Morning, everybody. This is Eric Johnson, intrepid Forrest Fenn treasure hunter. I am absolutely the best treasure hunter that ever was. I believe Forrest Fenn made a point of saying don't go out when it's snowing, and so yesterday I had to turn back from roads because they were snowbound, and I don't know, I think he's got a point. Maybe I should learn to listen to Mr. Fenn. Actually, I always have listened to Mr. Fenn, but you know, when you're in South Carolina and it says the weather is going to be 52 where you're going, which in this case is Vernal, Utah, well, I just think, you know, it's 52 in Vernal, Utah. Big deal. Unfortunately, where I tried to go yesterday to retrieve the treasure so easily, it's 20 degrees colder, and the roads were snowbound. So guess who did not find the treasure yesterday and will not find it this trip, and will have to come back when smarter people have already decided to go out on their hunts, which is, you know, at the very least a month from now, and maybe even longer than that. But anyway, Vernal's a very cool town. It's a very western town. A lot of people already know about Vernal. A lot of people have done their hunts out of here. And so I am another one doing my hunt out of here, and that's all I'm going to say about the hunt, because I'm so convinced I know where the treasure is. But interesting to me, and almost strange, that I have been involved with dinosaurs to the point of going to look at dinosaurs on both my first trips, and here I am now in Vernal, and I mean, this is dinosaur town. It's hilarious. It's terrifying. It looks like something out of Donnie Darko when you see this. They've got this dinosaur in town here that is, and like I said, this is not going to be much about the hunt, because the hunt's a bust. It's snowbound where I'm going. It's snowbound, so it doesn't matter at this point. So I'm just stuck in here, and then the snow came in down here. It was already up in the mountains, but now it's here in Vernal. So, you know, you're kind of like, Jesus, this is... And you know, people say, oh, you know, the weather changes a lot. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. It was supposed to be clear and like in the lower 50s, upper 40s. I was supposed to find the treasure. What the hell? It ain't working out this time. I'll be back. I just gotta go. Oh, you know, when you really think you know where something is, it just drives you nuts to have to wait. Drives you freaking crazy. Where's that damn thing at? Oh, I see it. I think I see it. This thing. Oh my God, you gotta see this thing. If you know what Donnie Darko's like, you'll know what I'm talking about. Do you see it coming up? Let's look at this thing. There it is. It's a dinosaur with bunny ears and a basket, a Easter egg basket. Is that not the freakiest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh my God. So for all of you pieces, was I going to say pieces of something? No, and I don't think that way about it. For all of you people that like to bust on me that my trips aren't always about the hunt, they're about all that I'm having fun and all this. Believe me when I tell you this, I literally believe I know where the treasure is, and I came out here and spent my hard-earned money to get it, and I can't get it because it's snowbound. It's literally snowbound. The roads are closed up in the mountains, and people around here are like, well, duh. I certainly am still learning about the mountain. Remember Fenton said don't go out in the snow? Well, I didn't know snow in the mountains meant, you know, June and May and stuff. But anyway, the point I'm going to make is, before I turn this video off for now, is, yeah, parts of this will not have much to do with the treasure hunt. Duh, because I'm snowbound. I can't go any further. But remember, the treasure hunt, even though it's more serious now than it's ever been for me, is supposed to be kind of fun. And that's what I do on this. So if I end up doing a bunch of things that are just sightseeing things, those people will enjoy it, and the real hardcore fanatics will say, why am I watching this, and turn it off. Later. This is Eric Johnson checking in. Tomorrow's my last day here in Vernal, Utah, and then I'll be taking off to go back home. Accomplished absolutely nothing. Came in this area, that Vernal, Utah, is an absolutely fantastic jumping off point for treasure hunting in the Colorado areas on the western side. A lot of people don't think Colorado's where it's at. It may not be. My last trip was to Vermilion Creek, the north end of the canyon. I was not able to, to Vermilion Creek Canyon. I was not able to get there. And part of the plan was this time hopefully to get up to the northern part of the canyon in Vermilion Creek. Also, I wanted to check out some other areas in this area. A lot of outlaw stuff up here, as you saw from all those pamphlets. Right, so then I'm talking to this girl, Jamie, who was one of the hotel staff. She saw me the day after. I had told her, I was going to be out looking around the mountains as usual. Oh, I'm looking for treasure. I don't know why I do that. Someone told me, said, why do you do that? I go, I don't know. I mean, nobody knows where I'm going. They just know I'm looking for treasure in the mountains. So the next day she's like, so how'd it go? And I go, oh, well, funny thing is, it's snowbound up there. And she goes, yeah, it'll be that way till probably June. I mean, she tells me then that her mom's a logger. They're loggers. She works here, but her mom and her are loggers. I'm looking at this girl. I think she's like 20, and I'm going, you're a logger? She goes, yeah. And she goes, the mountains are... She goes, yeah, those mountains may not open up till June. And I want to say, Jamie, her name, I want to say, why didn't you tell me that? I mean, why do you just say, have a nice day in the mountains, knowing I'm not even going to get in them? I don't know. People are funny. She's a nice person, but I mean, I guess she just figured, do what you're going to do. And she didn't know exactly where I was going, so I guess she just figured, I don't know what she figured. Anyway, what I'm going to do on this video is, since I'm stuck here in Vernal, another thing I found out is, if you get a plane basic economy, which is about your cheapest seat, and that's what I get. I mean, I'm doing these trips now. Let's say I did one in October 2017. I did one in August of 2017. That was Molly Brown in August. Then it was Vermilion Creek in October 2017. So here I am back in March. So yeah, I get basic economy seats. Anyway, I called up and I said, I want to move my seat up, or my plane up, because I'm just telling you this for tips to people that are traveling or aren't familiar with it. I said, I want to move my, my departure up a couple days because I don't really need to be here. Oh, well, you can't do that because you have basic economy. I said, even if I pay more? She said, no, you can't. Because you have basic economy, you got to take the flight you're on or cancel. And I'm like... And of course, to cancel would have meant that my reservation would have kept me here even longer to get a reservation. So I was just like, and I probably would have been a penalty for the cancellation. Maybe not, because it was a few days to go. Anyway, what I'm going to do today is buzz around Vernal, Utah. It's a very interesting town. Lots of dinosaurs. This is dinosaur country. Every trip I've dealt with dinosaurs, so I'm dealing with many more dinosaurs. Vermilion Creek, where I went last time, and I do want to see. Oh, I didn't tell you this. Well, I'll tell you as I'm going down the street what happened with the DNR in Colorado. It's not a big deal story. It's just kind of interesting though that they actually. Well, no, you know what? In retrospect, it's actually pretty cool. They do care. They're doing their job. So anyway, but Vermilion Creek would be up to the northeast of us. All the outlaw countries up to the northeast of us. Browns Park. The Green River, of course, is coming out through Utah, not far from here, going all the way down into the state of Colorado. So this is prime Forrest Fenn treasure hunting area if you are a believer in the Colorado solution. If you're not, then of course, I mean, some people are just totally, it's New Mexico, everyone seems to have a state. I know a lot of people are into Yellowstone. I just can't make the clues fit anywhere else like I can in Colorado. That's the only reason I'm here. I can't make them work anywhere else, or else I'd be somewhere else. I have no problem going to Yellowstone, although reading a blog, Yellowstone's totally snowed in. Bottom line is, I should have known that I couldn't get into anywhere at this time of year, and I just didn't. So I'm going to have to go home after this in a couple days and sit around for 2 months and do something productive till I come back, till the roads are open. Yep, this is Vernal, Utah. Like I said, this isn't treasure hunting because I can't go up and hunt the treasure. So if you're not interested, just click it off. But I am giving you kind of a point of view look at this town of Vernal, Utah, which is a great jumping off town for treasure hunting. It's if you believe in the Colorado connection. Oh, I went to this place the first night I had dinner. I went to this Plaza Mexicana. Really good mole enchiladas. Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh, here's this place. Then I'm gonna go here today. This is a heritage museum. Here we have Dinosaur Land. Here we have Dinosaur Inn and Gift Shop. Ashley Trading Post with an Indian on it. A lot of Indian stuff also, right up Fenn's alley, right? A lot of, I guess Fenn's never been much of a dinosaur fossil guy. He's never, that I'm aware of. He's never really talked about that. But certainly Indian artifacts. There's a lot of Indian stuff here also. So again, just that, you're in that kind of country with a lot of Indian artifacts, Indian trading stores here for stuff. I'm going to be down here today just looking around. This is a very cool area. Oh, get it? Look, Dinosaur Brew House, Bones, Burgers, Beer. Dinosaur Adventures. Here's Attitude Cycle with an Indian. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, for this kind of, now we're kind of getting out of town. So that was it, folks. But you could see, but I've got to show you this really, really corny looking pink dinosaur. You can already see down there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to, oh, there was Juvenile Justice Services. Yeah, here's a pink dinosaur. So you get the gist of it. It's that kind of town. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's groundhogs living right here in town. Isn't this amazing? The groundhogs have taken over. Here's a guy out here. Yep, it's a groundhog village. Hey, guy. He's not very interested in talking to me. Interesting. God, those things are the most ubiquitous creatures in this part of the country. They are everywhere. I think they're kind of cool, but they are considered vermin. I think that's a technical term, but they're actually considered, kind of, they ruin the country because of the holes they dig. I mean, that's what I've been told. I just think they're interesting little guys. They're very curious. Yeah, here they are. We're having fun. We're having fun.